Okay, today we are going to actually blend some of this marker ink into the white space. So you're going to take your paintbrush and you're just going to go around the edges, and you can see it kind of starts to bleed. It's almost like it's taking some of that ink and just turning it into paint. And you kind of have to go slowly and then just pull it in towards that middle section. Go around your colors that you've already done slowly. You really don't need a lot of water. If you use too much water, sometimes it gets out of control and you can't really control where it's going. So I'm just using this, and it sort of makes it almost look like watercolor paint. It's really beautiful. And then I'm just pulling that in towards the white space. If you do need a little bit more water, you can just get a little teeny bit on the tip, and sometimes that helps. And then it looks almost like faded dirt. That looks neat. So do one color at a time. After you've done with that, you're finished with that color. Ooh, I almost got too much water right now because it's kind of puddling up. I don't want it to get anywhere but where I want the brown parts. But once you're finished with a color, just like you would with regular paint, rinse out your brush. When you rinse out your brush, you get that color out of the brush, and then you can go on to another color. So I'm gonna finish this brown. Almost done with that. Looks really good. And I probably could have done these brown too, but I'm just gonna rinse out this color so I can show you another color. So right here, I have very little purple. I'm just gonna do a teeny little bit of purple, and it blends in and it looks so nice. I don't have very much right there. I'm just blending that in, and it kind of starts to bleed on its own, and then I got this purple part on this side. You should have your colors symmetrical on both sides. Use the very tip of your brush. You don't have to have a lot of water again on your brush. Now, when you're completely finished, I'm going to show you this next step. You are going to basically use some gold metallic paint for the sky, and I will put this at your table. You do want your paintbrush pretty dry, so if you want to just kind of dry it off on your messy mat, dip the tip of your brush into the gold. You can turn your paper upside down, and then you're just going to start painting your sky with that gold metallic. The gold metallic, or it's a kind of a bronze color, it adds a nice contrast and just that shiny element to your paper. Hopefully we will be able to finish these today, and then I'll give them back to your teacher, or you'll be able to take them home next week. And this part you just finish on your own, painting around all of those parts that you've already created. Sometimes if you have little teeny parts, you just have the tip of your brush that kind of gets inside of those sections, and that makes it look like it's just the sky in the background. And then when you're finished, it's completely painted in and it looks awesome. And then you can go get a book, a game, or a drawing sheet.